I'm guessing they call it the Gang of Eight, the eight Democrats. And a couple of them are not running for re-election, and the other ones are not running. They're not being re-elected next year. They're the people that turned cold and did a deal with the Republicans to make the country run again. And inside myself, a part of me thinks they were bribed. That's my discernment. Inside myself, there's that little niggling thing that this is a bribe, and that these businesses, these grocery stores, because of SNAP, the planes, the flights, this is, hey, stop this shit. Man, I'm listening to Bernie Sanders this morning talk about he's talking about, what it was like a traitorous act. And for some reason, I'm thinking about Occupy. We know that was under Obama, 99% protests. I went to one, and people were upset about how things weren't fair and something to be done about it. And niggas was in the streets. This feels like that same moment of our folks being in the streets with their fists held high, with their boots laced tight, and Obama basically said, "No, go home." I think when Obama ran, there was a list of groups that he supported, like socialist groups. When he got in there, he was like, Unite for Obama or something like that. And when he got elected, they were like, he basically was like, "No, don't give them any money." So I'm making the point, those two incidents, as well as now with Democrats basically caving after the longest shutdown in history, it feels like an Occupy moment. It feels like that same moment of Democrats pouring water on their own fire. They got like a cooking fire, and it's like, okay, we can tend the fire or control it. Somebody walks up with a bucket. No, it pours a damn bucket of water on the whole fire. It's like, who's about to make marshmallow? Like, that's how this feels to me. Another one of those moments, that's just what it is. I think that this is why I was thinking the other day. I think I said the other day how this made Democrats look reasonable. I think that people like me and others kind of far left, and so we look at the world like this, like 100 or 0, 100 or 0. We look at the world through that, like it's either everything's either 100 or it's a 0. And I don't think the world looks. I don't think a lot of people look at politics like that in the world like that. And I just think that's what it is. They don't. I think that when Trump said Democrats are the radical Democrats and all that, I think this showed that that's not really true. It's not. I think that in the final analysis of things, this will be a moment of, the Republicans want insurance premiums to go way up, the Democrats want to bring attention to it, and after all this time, they're like, dude, people have to eat. People are going to starve. It's fucking nice telling the states that to drag the food stamps back, EBT back. The planes have to fly, people have to eat. I think, in my mind, that is the final analysis of it is that he just doesn't care who gets hurt. He doesn't. Trump doesn't care about who gets hurt, and I don't think most people understand all the stuff Democrats and you talk about, but I think this is one of them that I think people can sink their teeth into. We're dealing with a death cult, and that death cult really just doesn't care who gets hurt in order to forward their objectives. They don't care. It just doesn't matter to them about, it's like shooting a gun up in the air and not, the bullet might hit somebody, fall, hit somebody in the head or something. That's Republicans. They really don't care, and it's all about Trump, and that no matter what, they'll back Trump and protect him. And I think when you look at this, combination to the Epstein stuff and other things, it's just an example of just how slimy and wormy and nasty and vicious these crackers really are. I like to believe that a lot of Americans to